Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and Madam Secretary, thank you for being here today. The National Federation of Independent Business, NFIB, Research Foundation recently released a study on the impact of the new health insurance tax created by the health care law. The law created a new tax on health insurance policies that most small businesses purchase. It is structured as a fee on insurers, but is expected to be passed on to consumers. This new tax will increase the cost of insurance for small businesses and their employees. The NFIB study indicates this tax will result in a reduction in private sector employment of 262,000 jobs. Do you believe increasing the cost of health insurance by taxing the policies that small businesses purchase make it more or less likely a small business will offer insurance to their employees?
Well, the tax helps to support setting up some new markets which will be hugely beneficial to small business owners, including the shop option which will exist in every state in the country. Small business owners currently pay 18 to 20% more for their health coverage, and I think that the tax to insurers who will have millions of new customers is an appropriate way to help set up these new market options.
But the net result will be a reduction in private sector jobs.
I haven't seen the NFIB study, and I have no idea how they're, because the tax isn't even in place yet, so I have no idea what they're extrapolating.
And as America's largest association of small businesses, it has extraordinary credibility.
As you know, they also sued to strike down the law, and that was not successful, so they haven't been huge fans from the outset.
And I'm so grateful for their courage. Next, we have the costs associated with the regulatory compliance are particularly high for small businesses, since they may not have a department to handle benefit issues. Are you considering any transition period or relief for employers who are acting in good faith to comply with the law, but simply are unable to comply with the reporting requirements and regulations of the health care law, given the lack of instruction from the administration?
Well, again, sir, we are trying to be as flexible as possible within our administrative authority. I'd be happy to take a look at what specifically the complaints are. They're not filing anything now, so I'm not quite sure what they're anticipating being burdensome, but we'll sure take a look at it.
Well, I think that would be great to consider a waiver for small businesses, and I appreciate your positive response to that inquiry.
Well, I don't know what they want a waiver from. If it's a waiver from the law, that is not within our administrative authority.
And it may not be a waiver, but it's certainly during the transition period a level of relief so that small businesses who do not have compliance offices can not be subject to penalty so that they can continue to conduct their business.